Hey, Dr. Huntington here, and in this video I'm going to tell you how you can increase the length and quality of your life by caring for these very tiny but extremely important structures in your body. In fact, these tiny structures are one of the foundational keys to health and longevity, and they're called mitochondria, and you have trillions of them. Now, your mitochondria are tiny energy-producing structures that reside inside most of your cells. And every second of every day, they're pumping out 10,000 times more energy, gram for gram, than the sun. Now, you can think of mitochondria as the power plant inside your body. And they convert food and oxygen into the energy you need to survive. Every cell in your body except red blood cells contain mitochondria. And the cells that require the most energy, like your heart, other muscles, and the cells in your brain, have thousands of mitochondria. The way your mitochondria produce energy is by burning fuel and creating a molecule called ATP. Now, ATP is like an energy currency that can be stored for future use and transported to where energy is needed. Now, there are two fuel sources that your mitochondria can use. The most common with today's carbohydrate-rich diet is by combining glucose molecules with oxygen. But there's a more efficient way to produce energy, and that is by having your mitochondria use ketones for fuel. Ketones are a substance produced by your liver when you eat a very low carbohydrate diet. And when you're producing ketones, you're actually burning fat. So fat's your fuel source instead of the sugar from your diet. Now, when you're burning fat, it's known as ketosis. And you've probably heard of like a ketogenic diet, which is simply the idea that you eat in a way that reduces your carbohydrate intake low enough so that your body starts producing ketones and using them as fuel. In fact, burning ketones is a better, cleaner fuel source than burning sugar. And it has to do with the fact that the creation of ATP results in a byproduct called free radicals. And although free radical production is a natural part of making energy, you need to keep those free radicals in check. Because if the free radicals are not efficiently handled by your body, they'll cause damage, destroying cell membranes and even damaging your DNA. And this is why you've heard a lot about the importance of antioxidants. Because antioxidants convert the free radicals back into their stable state, a state that doesn't harm your body. But what if you could produce energy without creating so many free radicals? In fact, that's one of the reasons why burning ketones for energy is better than burning glucose. Because when you burn ketones, there are far fewer free radicals produced compared to when you burn sugar. So one of the ways to increase the health of your mitochondria, that's the picture I've got up here, and of your entire body, is to eat a diet that supports your body to switch from burning sugar over to burning fat. Okay, so we could talk for hours about why the health of your body is to a large degree determined by the health of your mitochondria. But instead it's probably a better use of your time just to tell you how to improve the health of your mitochondria. So first, eat more healthy fat, because consuming too much unhealthy fat or sugar is the main thing that damages your mitochondria. Mitochondria do their job best when healthy fat, instead of carbohydrates like sugar, is their fuel source. Fat as a fuel source will also promote hunger control and increase your metabolism and allow for a more efficient distribution of vitamins throughout your body. So there's lots of benefits. So you should include in your diet foods such as wild-caught salmon, pasture-raised eggs, and beef, walnuts, almond butter, and avocados, because they're all good sources of healthy fat. And for most of us who don't eat enough of these foods, you should take a high-quality omega-3 supplement. And you should make sure to use healthy cooking oils as well, like olive oil, avocado, and coconut instead of vegetable oils. Now, there's a lot of oil choices when you go to the supermarket. So if you want to hear specifics on which ones to use, and which ones to avoid, look for my video on BodyManual.com called Healthiest and Unhealthiest Oils to Use in the Kitchen. And consider following a ketogenic diet as it promotes burning fat as fuel. And it's a smart eating strategy for keeping your mitochondria healthy and functioning at a high level. And when you consider that part of being sick or getting old is almost always associated with lower energy, and since improving the health of mitochondria has been shown to help resolve diseases and help people to avoid diseases altogether, it makes sense that living a lifestyle that enhances your mitochondria might be the most important health decision that you can make. All right, if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel and I'll notify you when my next video has been published. I'll see you then.